Hello everyone, Sharanu Sharanarthigalu. So today we will discuss the new point in the is matter around us pure chapter. So already we have started in the previous class separating the components of a mixture. First one we have discussed evaporation. In this class we will discuss centrifugation, decantation, distillation, sublimation and chromatography. So these 5 aspects today we will discussing in this chapter. The first point is centrifugation. Centrifugation means it is the very important device or centrifuging machine that can be separating the lighter particles and heavier particles. So now we will saying the definition here. The method of separating denser particles and lighter particles from a mixture by using a centrifuging machine is called centrifugation. So this centrifuging machine is one of the machine. It can be separating the lighter particles and denser particles in the mixture. So this process is known as what you call here centrifugation. So this machine is using by lab technician. So many mixtures of the blood and other things they can separating and finding the which are the particles heavier and lighter are there, they can separate. So for example here discussing, so in the slide we are showing that those are the centrifugal machine. So this machine can be separated lighter and heavier. Heavier is nothing but here denser particles they can separate very easily. So now you see here for example, if we take some milk in a centrifuging machine and spin it rapidly, spin it rapidly, the cream containing of milk separated easily, and because cream is less dense than the milk, so it can be easily separated. So in this milk and cream, so which one is lighter here? Cream is lighter and milk is denser or heavier particles. So from using of this machine we can separating the denser particle and lighter particles. So this device name is a centrifuging machine, and this process is known as what you say here centrifugation. So this is the one of the method separating the component of a mixture. And next today we will discuss another one. This is the decantation. So decantation using separating funnel. So this method is already you have very familiar. So because the oil and water do not mix with each other, these are the immiscible liquids. These immiscible liquids can be separating by using of one funnel. That funnel name is what you call that here separating funnel. So this funnel has a clock, otherwise we can say tap. So now I am saying that what is the decantation. So this method is used for separating a mixture of immiscible liquids. Liquids separate into different layers depend on their density. So now I am taking here kerosene oil and water. The kerosene oil and water do not mixed, they are the immiscible liquids. Here kerosene is floating on the water. Why it is floating? Because the kerosene oil density is less than the water, so the kerosene float on the water. So this mixture we can separate. How we can separate? Using separating funnel. And now we will do one activity by using the separating funnel, beaker and stand. That separating funnel you should be fixed to the stand. Now here if we take a mixture of kerosene oil and water in a separating funnel, it forms separate layer of oil and water. So they in the picture the blue color showing that kerosene and the yellow color is showing that water. the kerosene is floating on the water. So now here the water can separate by opening the stop clock, otherwise you can say tap of the funnel. So after the water flows out, the clock can be closed, means so which one is left in the funnel here, that is the kerosene. So this is the very simple method, that method is called decantation. This decantation is used to separating the immiscible liquids. So I think here you are understood. Now we will discuss next separating the component of a mixture is sublimation. So this sublimation point we have discussed in the first chapter of the chemistry. So you know that the matter are surrounding, isn't it? So here we are discussing that new point in the separation the components of a mixture, that is sublimation. So sublimation means definition. What is the definition of sublimation here? So here the solid thing is directly changes into the gases without changing the liquid. That process is known as sublimation. But this method is using the separation of some components present in the subliminal substances. So this method is used to separate a mixture of a subliminal component from a non-subliminal component by heating the mixture. So before doing this activity, just you can see which are the equipments we are using for this sublimation. We are using the funnel, cotton, ammonium chloride, salt, china dish, burner, tripod, stand. So these equipments need for separating of subliminal component and non-subliminal component mixture. So now here going to the activity. If a mixture of ammonium chloride and common salt, which mixtures are there here? Ammonium chloride. Formula of ammonium chloride NH4Cl and common salt is NaCl. So these mixtures are heated in the china dish. Now the ammonium chloride sublimes, means directly solid is changes into gaseous state, sublimes and can be cooled and solidifies and collected and collected and salt is left behind. So first you arrange it. Take a china dish. In the china dish, which mixture is there? Ammonium chloride and salt. Now you take that funnel and keep in the inverted on the china dish, and the nozzle of or stem of that funnel can be plugged by the cotton. Then you keep that on the tripod stand. Then below the tripod stand we keep that burner. Now start that burning or heating. So ammonium chloride slowly sublimates and it forms that vapor. That vapor you collect and cooled, then it converted into solid. Okay, again we can get it. And which are the left in the china dish here? The left, it is left that salt content. So this is the very good method of the separating the component of a mixture. That method is known as sublimation. So next point we will discuss here, that is chromatography. Which point here? Chromatography. So chromatography is chromo means here color, graphy means it is a formation of the strip, that is the chromatography. So this method is used for separating colored components from a liquid by using a filter paper or blotting paper. So filter paper also known as a blotting paper. For example, we will do here. So it is looking like a litmus paper only, that we are make it that filter paper. You can make it a strip and put a drop of ink on the strip of that blotting paper or filter paper. So now you can do here, put a drop of ink near the one end of a strip of a filter paper and dip the end of the paper in a test tube containing the water. So it is very easy method. You can use tissue paper also. So ink is a mixture of two or more colored components. The components which is more soluble in water rises faster and get separated. So we can see that color strip on the filter paper. So this is the very easy and very interesting. You can put that any color of the ink, red color, blue color, green color, black, which one is available, that ink drop you should be put on the end of the strip of a filter paper. So you can put slowly in the test tube, otherwise water containing any utensil. So you observe that color how to rises up in the paper. So this is the one of the method to separating colored component from a liquid. That method is known as what you call chromatography. So have you understood here? Okay, fine. So next one is distillation. Which method we will discuss here? Distillation. So distillation means what here? What is the distillation? This method is used for separating a mixture of miscible liquids by boiling the mixture and cooling and condensing the vapor. So we are cooling or condensing the vapor, then we can get it to distilled water. This distilled water is also known as pure water. Which water it is? Pure water. So this method is very important method in the separating the component of a mixture, nothing but water. So now we are doing this activity. Just you follow the figure and the picture of this distillation equipments. So we are using here mixture of acetone and water, thermometer, distilling flask, and mixer is in the distilling flask, stand, burner, and a delivery tube, and one part is a water outlet and another part is a cold water inlet, condenser, thermometer, acetone is collecting in the test tube, and below the distilled water is there. So this is the arrangement of distillation method devices. Okay. So now you see here I will explaining the simple distillation method. It is used for separating a mixture of two miscible liquids having the sufficient differences in their boiling points. So the boiling points are also different are there here. For example, if a mixture of acetone and water is heated in a distillation, already dissolved in the water this acetone. So distillation apparatus, the acetone which has a lower boiling point than water. So first boils and cools and condenses and is separated from the water. So acetone is a very less boiling point or lower boiling point. So first this one only boiling and cool evaporates, and that evaporated if you cool means we can get it acetone. So this method is also using in the water separating components in miscible components, then making that pure water. So here I think you have understood all these points which are we have discussed. Those are the centrifugation, next decantation, sublimation, chromatography, distillation. So remaining aspects we will discussing in the next class. So thank you, Sharanu Sharanarthigalu everyone.